Aventon has sent me the Aventure.2. This is my second bike from Aventon. The first one was the Abound, the city cruiser for families. This is more of a rugged, touring, big tires, front suspension, step-through bike. Let's get into it.
Clicking the link down below will set you up for the Aventon webpage, where we're seeing Black Friday deals up to $600 off of e-bikes. You get free accessories on certain trims as well. They have so many different styles of bikes. Of course, today we're doing the step-through. This is the Aventure.2. It has a 28-mile-an-hour top speed, 4-inch fat tires, 750-watt continuous motor, 60 miles of electric range. Can carry up to 400 pounds. It syncs with the app as well. We have a large LCD screen. You have a torque sensor, which a lot of the competition is more of the speed sensor. It's a little bit more jerky. This is very, very smooth and responsive. You got fender and the rear rack that comes with it, front suspension. And with these large tires, they are going to absolutely help in off-road situations, soaking up the bumpy rides. You can see them going on the trails right here. So it's definitely able to handle some light trails, some bumpy roads. Click the link down below to get the absolute best deals on Aventon e-bikes. Take advantage of that free shipping, that 2-year warranty, that 14-day return, as well as see what's out there for the Black Friday deals. You can view the offers right now and look. That Aventon.2 that I review in this video, a part of that Black Friday deal. So make sure to check it out and let's get on with the riding impressions. Putting the Aventure.2 together was an absolute breeze. I think Aventon has some of the best internal packaging, and you know, they also have the external branding as well. So if it's sitting outside your house, people are going to be, you know, getting that Aventon advertising. But just look how meticulous everything is, covered here, wrapped. Instead of zip ties, I like how they use these more sustainable paper ties. You also have like all the components individually wrapped and protected. The bike arrives also with your set of tools. You get stickers for the kids as well. Well, I mean, we're kids too, so if you like stickers, you got plenty of them. I love the wrench here. That is super handy if you don't have your own set of tools. I always recommending having your own set of tools though. If I remember right what I was pointing to here, there's a little dimple that goes on top of this. So just pop off that little rubber gasket and it reveals this hex screw head. You remove that and then you can get the handlebars on there. And then you can tighten the handlebars with those additional hex heads there. Here's the example of using that 15mm wrench on the front fork nut, and the fenders are held on by this dual screw setup here. But that's probably one of the more time-consuming aspects of the build is putting on the fenders. But overall, it's pretty simple, pretty easy, and took me probably about 45 minutes to put together.
Aventon also sent me this front rack here, which can support up to 20 pounds. This supply your own bungee cords there. Gotta love the huge fat tires on here. Disc brakes. The brakes on here we'll talk about in a second. They are hydraulic, rear hub motor, and it is torque sensor like I mentioned already. I like the metal fenders here, as well as the metal crate here right above it, up to 55 pounds. Nice fat seat here. It is quick release, so that is great if you are going to be changing riders on this fairly often. Not sure if the camera is going to pick it up, but of course we have the LCD screen here. It is on max brightness. We have pedal assist off. Then you have the Eco, you have Touring and Sport, and then Turbo. So lots of different riding modes there. And I can also adjust things on the phone with the app. So I can turn the lights on and off. And when I do that, it automatically dims the front screen, which I'm not a big fan of because I like having the lights on during the day. So it just improves my exterior visibility to others, but it dims the screen when I do that. So this bike does go up to 28 miles per hour once you unlock it on the app, but it will cut off pedal assist, or should I say it'll cut off throttle only up to about 20 miles an hour, and then you have to pedal yourself with the electric motor to get up to 28 miles per hour. The grips here, very, very nice, like the perforation and the grippies. It keeps the hands as less sweaty as possible. Also have turn indicators on the back and also brake lights in the back too. So it's great for visibility during the night and the day. So straight into the throttle here, don't even have to pedal, and this is just in the base eco mode here. And it'll pull you in the base mode all the way up to 20, and it'll hold 20 for you. And it's very smooth, even in you know, that eco mode, very smooth, getting you up to speed, very comfortable as well. So What is the ride quality like? Well, we have front suspension only, and I have actually overfilled the tires a little bit. They recommend like 5 to 15 PSI on these tires with a maximum of 30 PSI. They're around 25 right now, and it is a bit firm, which is perfect for me because I'm mainly riding on road in this bike. Yeah, we were able to get through there no problem. So the maneuverability, even though we have big fat tires, maneuverability even at low speeds is, I feel, pretty manageable. The brakes here are very, very excellent. So very linear brake feel on both pedals, or should I say both levers, for the front on the left and the rear on the right. We have an 8-speed gearbox here. It is pretty clicky, pretty satisfying, especially once you're up to speed. And what is it like to ride without any pedal assistance? Well, it's actually super easy. You don't feel the weight of this bike, and the gearing helps tremendously with that. So with the torque sensor, it's very smooth application of electric assist. It's not jerky, you're not waiting around for it. It's very seamless, very natural feeling with the torque sensor here. I like having the throttle here on the left thumb, easy to get to. I've tested some other e-bikes where the throttle's a little bit more difficult to get on and off of due to the placement of it. So I really like it having it right off the left thumb. And so I'm just doing the throttle only here up the hill, and this is a great thing about an e-bike. I get to enjoy the outdoors, enjoy the simple mobility of it, but I don't have to pedal. So it's just holding 20 miles per hour while these people are working their asses off to get up that hill. So let's see, top speed here going downhill. I got to 26 miles an hour. I still had room to go, but I didn't want to slam on the brakes and do a front flip or anything like that. This is a great opportunity to use my turn indicator. Here we go. And remind myself to turn that back off. So what we're going to do here is a top speed run. On flat ground, I'm in the turbo mode. Upshift. Oh gosh, so much power. I'm barely doing anything with this turbo mode. Holy cow, it's fast. There's 28.6. Yeah, it limits you. I feel like it could go faster, honestly, but I feel like the electric motor limits you, holds you back from going faster than 28. So very, very impressive here in turbo mode. So much power. I hardly have to pedal at all. Now, am I gonna get more electric assist when I just press the throttle here? No, it's the same. I feel like it's the exact same in eco mode as it is in the full fat turbo mode. So you're not gonna get more assist by pressing the throttle only here. And I'm happy I have fenders because now I'm not gonna get wet. We're gonna find some beach access here. I know we're coming up on it. It's very sneaky. And the pedals here, they're really low to the ground. So I've been in other e-bikes with similar tires to this, but you can see just how low that pedal is. I maybe have 4 or 5 inches of ground clearance is all. So when you're turning, make sure you have the pedal up on the side you're turning into. Otherwise, you're gonna scrape your pedal like I did over here. So just a little word of advice there. Now, it is a bit of work to push this to the sand, but I have the throttle here in my left hand. So if I just keep that going a little bit, it's gonna move that rear motor for me, get the bike moving for us. Beautiful day to be out. That's why you see more people in the video than normal. Down where I live here in Southwest Florida, it is what we call season. So people moving down to their vacation homes for the winter has already begun. And let's see, is the sand gonna hold it up? I don't think so. That's the problem with this dry sugar sand. It doesn't do us any favors. It looks pretty though. So finishing up with the Aventon Adventure well, I added a D in there. There's no D, it's just Aventure, almost like the Avengers. It's an amazing e-bike, very comfortable, very powerful, very smooth, well built, packaged well, priced well. Got great, has great accessories like the standard piece here and the optional piece up front. The screen up front gives me tons of information. I don't really go over, but you can cycle through your odometer, average speed, etc. So an amazing e-bike. Can't wait to test more from Aventon. Go ahead and click the link down below if you guys want to get the best deals currently on the Aventon model lineup.